Hello out there. This is Melina Dixon, Pink Zebra Independent Manager. And in the background, I've got my sidekicks, Alpine, who's my doggy, and you'll see Chance, my cat, in a little bit. But I felt compelled to create this video for a couple of reasons. I noticed there's been a lot of stress and maybe some angst over the email that we woke up to from Pink Zebra. They have published a list of the items that are being discontinued and will not be in our fall/winter catalog. And you would think that the world was ending. I'm just being honest. That's just the impression I've been given. I've been watching some posts on different Facebook groups and just seeing what people are saying. And people are stressing. And let me just tell you, number one, I hope I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. In the grand scheme of life, there are way, way bigger things going on in the world than the Pink Zebra discontinued list. But with that said, I totally get if people are a little concerned about some of the products that are going away. We're losing, potentially, our soap and lotion line and our, what I like to call pre-soaked reeds. So, here's my 2 cents on that. I've been a consultant for 2.5 years now. I'll celebrate 3 years in December, and I personally don't feel like Pink Zebra would do anything big like this. Number one, if they didn't have something really fabulous to replace it with, and number two, they wouldn't do anything that would cause us to lose sales. So I already know without seeing the new catalog, like this is like faith. My faith and my trust in Pink Zebra. The new fall/winter catalog is going to blow our minds. Like, I'm serious. I believe it. I feel like every catalog has gotten increasingly better. Not that the first one was horrible. The first catalog I saw, was December 2012. Our line has grown and evolved since then, and there is still more growing and evolving to be had. So I think this discontinued list gives us power for a couple different reasons. So now is your opportunity for anyone who's been on the fence about purchasing a shade from you. Well, now's the time. They've got to get it before it's gone. It doesn't really get any clearer than that. The other thing, if you or your customers have a favorite soap and lotion scent, then now's the time to stock up. Potentially think if there's no soap and lotion in the next catalog, how many soaps and lotions would you need to be able to continue living your life like you normally do? I know I'm being a little dramatic, but I think this situation calls for just a little bit of dramatic flair. Personally, something that I'm going to be doing, anything on that discontinued list, if it's not currently part of the garage sale that's going on today and that ends tomorrow, I'm going to offer my customer a small discount. It's going to be 10%. And I'm comfortable giving that away for a couple different reasons. I think it is nice to do something like that, and I also think that it will help my customers who feel like they need to stock up on, soaps, lotions, sprinkles, what have you. If they feel like they need to stock up, then I'm giving them a little bit of a discount to allow them to do that. I personally have Macho Man soap and lotion in my bathroom, and I'm not stressing. I'm just not. It'll be okay. I might order an extra soap or two because that's what I seem to go through the quickest, but I'm really excited to see this new catalog. Yeah, so obviously if you've been through a couple different catalog changes, you should expect by now that the spring and summer, or whatever the seasonal scents are, they're not going to carry into the next catalog. We have our core scents that pretty much stay in the catalog, and then we have the seasonal things that, when a new catalog's coming out, those things phase out, and that's just the way it is. So things like grape popsicle, watermelon, if your customers are surprised those aren't sticking around, then that's unfortunate. But like I said, they have an opportunity to stock up, especially the scents that come in cartons. OMG, like, that's a no-brainer. Grape popsicle, watermelon. I can't even think. I don't have the list. Actually, I do have the list. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so carton scents: sugar cookie, orange slices, grape popsicle, I love watermelon, and coffee buzz. If any of your customers, or if you yourself love those scents, do not order jars. Stock up on cartons. One carton of that, one of those particular scents should last you a good little while, unless you're making candles like crazy. But if you're melting it in a warmer, I say you're good to go. So anyways, so don't stress out. Pink Zebra will take good care of us. They absolutely always do. So now that we're done stressing about the discontinued list and we're using it to our benefit, actually, you know what? I got one more thing to say before I move on to my next topic. Pink Zebra is so incredibly strategic, which I find it being brilliant. Okay, so think about this. Our catalogs, we're going to say transition months, typically are January and July. Those are transition months. Those are months where we're getting ready to move to a new catalog. So we've got things we got to sell, seasonal things, and all that jazz. Those are typically, if you go by the direct sales model, the J months are the slowest. So right now, if you want to go sell some product, then you need to talk to your customers and promote the items that are retiring. I don't like to say discontinued. That word is just nasty. But I will say retiring. And if it comes back next year, well, it came out of retirement. Michael Jordan did it. Our sprinkle scents can do it too. So they're very strategic about how they do that, which I think is beautiful. I feel like there was something else I was going to say with that, but I can't really remember. So use this to your advantage. Oh, the other tip I want to give you, if you're able to, go through your customer order forms and identify the customers who have purchased any of the scents that are on the discontinued list. Those are the people that you truly want to follow up with first. And here is what I would say to them. If you can pick up the phone and call them, do it. If not, a text or a Facebook message or an email is fine, but making a phone call is always best. But here's what I'd say. Hey, Susie, it's Melina. I'm doing a Pink Zebra checkup. Girl, I just got to let you know, I know how obsessed you are with Grape Popsicle, and for good reason, but it's being retired at the end of this month. It will not be in our fall-winter catalog, and I wanted to give you an opportunity to stock up. You can get a jar for $8, or you can get a carton for $25 plus tax and shipping. Which would you rather have? Which would you rather have? That's a good question. That's a question that doesn't require a yes or no answer. And so she's like, oh, I'll take 2 jars. Okay, that's going to be 16 plus tax and shipping, but if you just add 7, 8, I don't know, 9 more bucks, you get over 2 more jars worth. You think you should just go ahead and do a carton instead? That'd probably be better for you. Okay, maybe I wouldn't say all that, but you always have to be upselling. So like I said, call those customers first who are already using those scents. Those should be really, really easy, effortless reorders for you. Okay, next thing I'll do. Go through the shades. Now it's going to be really hard. Not really hard, but I don't know how I'll sell the shades. I don't know if I'm going to call people and say, hey, this shade's going away. I guess in this situation I would try and think back to people who expressed interest in having a shade but didn't purchase it. Maybe call those people and say, it's on the retired list, it's gone at the end of the catalog, you know, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to purchase it before it sold out. Okay, all right, so now let's move to a much happier topic. Also in our email that we got this morning, we got to see the Paisley's pick for August. Let me just tell you, candied cinnamon apple is going to rock. And I'm sorry I sang. Actually, I'm not sorry, because I'm being honest. It's going to rock. I'm so excited. I love apple scents to begin with, and I just think this is going to smell fabulous. So much so that as soon as I get my Paisley's Pick jar from Club Pink next week, I am going to start sticking it under noses, and I am going to collect pre-orders for it. So on August 1st, before I get on a plane and head to San Antonio, I'm putting an order in for however many jars I sell. So by the time I get back, well, not by the time I get back, but pretty soon after I get back from reunion, those will be landing on my porch. So let me just read to you this little description. Fall for apples hand-dipped in caramelized sugar and warm cinnamon. Oh my goodness. It's going to smell so good. Like, I just already know it. I can't wait to sniff it. Okay, the other cool thing that was in our email is the August and September 2015 exclusive host special. And the shade for August and September is called the Owl Lantern. And I think it is super cute. Like, I have an event in August, a big 3-day event, and I cannot wait to display this shade. I am going to book at least 5 parties for September from that event because of that shade. I'm already putting that out there. So you get this Owl Lantern shade. You get a simmering light base with the white liner, and you get 2 jars of sprinkles. And guess what? Pink Zebra gave us a little hint. So you get warm vanilla, which is a core scent, and then you get pumpkin amber, which is a seasonal scent that we had last year as a Paisley's Pick. And guess what? It's coming back. So that is so exciting. So if you haven't seen these yet, well, I don't know how you haven't, because if you didn't get the email and you didn't log into ZebraNet and see it all on the What's Hot in Zebraland box, then you hopefully have been on Facebook and seen it coming through your newsfeed. But this stuff is awesome. All right. So what else did I want to say? I don't think I want to say anything else. So chill out about the discontinued list. Use that list to your advantage. And the tip that I'm going to give you is the tone you approach your customers with really sets the conversation. So if you call them freaking out because you don't think there's going to be soaps and lotions anymore, well, then they're going to freak out. So here's what I would tell anyone that is concerned. Actually, you know what? Let me read something. Sorry, I'm always off script. I don't have a script for these things. I say what comes in my head. Usually it's brilliant, and sometimes it's not, but I know you guys love me anyway. So let me just read this. This is important. Colby, I love Colby. He's cool. So this is what's in our newsletter. Okay, what makes our product different? Fragrance is fragrance is fragrance. So what will keep us from being just another fragrance? Our product strategy has been to have products that are unique, can be blended for customized fragrance, are interchangeable, and enhanced through demonstration. You see, this is what prevents us from being just another fragrance company. As our product As our product line expands, you will continue to see more products that support these important attributes, providing you a long-term business opportunity. So I'm assuming Colby wrote that, which is why I said Philip Colby. So this is the tone you need to approach your customers with. Hey, just wanted to let you know, I just got the list this morning of the items that are retiring from our from our spring-summer catalog, and your Relax soap and lotion are on that list. I don't know what's coming in the new catalog, but I know it's going to be fabulous. So do you want to go ahead and stock up now? And I promise you'll be the first to see the new products. Wasn't that beautiful? Like, don't make a big deal about it. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, this is not the end of the world. This is not life or death. This is home fragrance. And people in this world should be used to change. And if they're not, then I don't know where they've been living, because change is everywhere. Your grocery store starts carrying things, stops carrying things. It just is a fact of life. Your, favorite clothing store, they don't always have that. They don't have the same shirt all year round. Things change. New products come in, old products go out. If you shop somewhere like, okay, let's just say Sephora, they might discontinue your favorite lip color or your favorite eyeshadow. So that stuff is kind of bound to happen. And like I said, it's really not a big deal. There's always something new and better coming along. And I truly believe that in this case with Pink Zebra. So your tone really has a lot to do with how that interaction is with your customer. And you can be upfront with them and let them know, hey, our soap and lotion line is on the retired list. So I'm not sure what's going to be in the next catalog. I don't know if we'll have soap or lotions at all, but I can tell you we're going to have something wonderful. The new catalog is going to be great. So do you want to go ahead and stock up on XYZ fragrance? Yay! I always do like this, and then I feel like I need to do spirit fingers because I feel like I look crazy. But whatever. You guys love me anyways, and I appreciate that. So I hope that this was helpful to you, and I hope that you didn't mind listening to my rambling. And I hope that you too can have a little faith and have a little trust in Pink Zebra that they are not going to do anything that is going to negatively impact our sales. If anything, they're going to introduce products to our line that will increase our sales. And I don't know if you feel it yet, but we are slowly becoming like very recognizable. Like, people are hearing about us. So why not have the best possible product line, and then everybody's just going to want to be our customer. Okay, well, anywho, y'all have a wonderful day. Go sell some items from the discontinued list. Go wrap up some sales from the garage sale, and make it an amazing July. It's only the 15th. You still have, I don't know, 15, 16 days left. So go out and do some really wonderful, fabulous, amazing things, because you absolutely, absolutely can. All right. Peace out, y'all.